Good evening, gentlemen. Wanted to do the first in my series for my Recce group build, and I realize this is before the start of the GB because the official start date is not until May 1st, and will run until January 31st or February 28th, whichever you guys want to do. But I do ask a few things. I just want to clarify. I've got a lot of people that told me they were very interested in joining, which is fantastic. Thank you very much. As you guys make your introduction videos and you announce the kits that you want to build, I may not be subscribed to all of you, so I ask that you please send me a video when you make your videos and you post them, to please send that video to me either through the private message format or through Google+. And that way I'll be able to track everybody as we do come to near the end of the build, even though it is, of course, months away. So I want to start my announcement of my group build, my Recce build, which I've already, of course, discussed in a previous video, by doing a review of the kit that I purchased for my build. Carlos got to take a look at this earlier this evening, and he was very amazed by this kit, and it's really something something special, and I hope I'll be able to do it justice. I plan to get some builds in to build my skills before I have to actually construct this thing. So that's enough. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to set this out. This thing has got some really interesting packaging, and here it is. So I'm going to be building the 1/48 scale Tamiya Fiesler Storch. And this is a special kit, special version. It's their milestone 100th release. That's in special packaging. And it's the 100th kit in their 1/48 scale aircraft line. And this kit is nothing short of spectacular. I have taken a look inside. I have not opened any of the Sprue bags, but it is breathtaking what's inside this box. And this is an expensive kit. I will not kid you. This kit sells for roughly $70 US, but it's chock full of goodies and amazing features. So you guys will just, I think, love this. So let me slide first this protective sleeve off. Well, you know what? Let's take a look at the box art first. What do you think? That is absolutely beautiful box art. Alex, I hope you're watching this. This box art is incredible. I know how you like to comment on box art. You can see the Grief, the 250, SDKFZ 250 there in the background, a Kubelwagen, a couple of Opel trucks. Beautiful, beautiful box art. So, I'm going to slide this off. So we slide the protective sleeve off, the special packaging. We have on the side of the box, I'm going to go ahead and bring the camera down some more. Two versions here. We've got an Eastern Front version with the skis. The Grand Sasso Raid looks like an overall typical Luftwaffe splinter pattern camo. This kit, by the way, is from 2007. So this is a very new kit. On the other side we have a picture of the vehicle with the accessories that, by the way, come with the kit. Comes with 4 figures and a jerry can set and a complete interior of the aircraft, as well as photo etch and masks. If you guys you want to take a look at some of this. This is what some of the sprues look like in the box. Alright, so let's open it up. It's very unique. And what do we have? We have some special packaging. And at the top of the box we have one of the most unique features I have ever seen on a model kit in any scale from any manufacturer. And if you'll notice, the canopy, the clear part, is molded as part of the fuselage. Notice the fuselage has interior detail. Look at that. Already attached, making assembly easier. Come on, camera, there we go. This aircraft had a aluminum frame, but it was covered in fabric, and that is nicely portrayed, if you can see that, on the side of the fuselage. And the special parts include a photo etch fret, metal struts for the landing gear. Check it out. An actual metal part for the landing gear struts. And then a metal, photo etch metal reinforcing bar for the wing assembly. I'm going to fold this out of the way. We'll take a look at some of the sprues. This sprue consists of, looks like that's the bottom of the fuselage, and wing struts. Since I am not that knowledgeable on aircraft, that's what at least I'm assuming it is. Come on, camera, focus. There we go. Not a whole lot of detail in these parts, but there's not a whole lot of detail, although there is some really nice rivet detail there. You guys can see that. At the bottom of that seam. Alright. Clear parts. Canopies are beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous, and they're thin. You guys can see that. I don't think you can ask for a nicer looking set of clear parts. Next sprue, perhaps part of the nose, yeah, part of the cowling, maybe an intake. Focus, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful detail. Here's the figure sprue. It's force figures. And there is Feldmarschall Rommel. Of course, in 148, these figures are tiny. It's over maybe an inch and a quarter long. I've never painted a 1/35 scale figure, much less a 1/48, so that should be interesting. So it comes with the 4 figures. It also comes with a complete jerry can set in 1/48 scale with stowage. Super nice. A lot of extra parts. Next sprue consists of wing assembly. Now check out the nice detail over the wings. Come on, camera, focus. There we go. And this is definitely recessed panel lines. Tail. See how the fabric is nicely rendered over the metal frame of the tail. They did a beautiful job on that. What do you guys think? Next sprue. This is a lot of the little pieces parts. This is going to be engine, sub-assemblies, cockpit. Oh, that propeller is, you know, doing a wooden propeller. I think this aircraft had a wooden propeller. I've never done that, so I may have to look to see on how to paint a wooden propeller. Come on, camera, focus. There we go. That's definitely the interior of the aircraft. Oh, there's 2 additional figures. So there's 6 figures. I'm sorry. Figure count's higher than I thought. Look at the radio. Those are spare magazines for an MG-15. That's interesting. There's the cockpit instrument panel. These parts are beautiful. And considering how many parts there are, it doesn't look overly complex. Here's the decal sheet. And I'm not going to pull the decals out. This kit is, guys, I'm months away from building this, but I had to show you this kit. I mean, I had to show you this kit. This kit is, I mean, yeah, it's something special. Carlos and I were joking, I had a sprue-gasm when I opened this kit this afternoon, when I got home from work. So, decals covered the 4 different variants that we saw on the side of the box. I'm trying to see if there are Swazis. There may be Swazis. There's 2 decal sheets. Some generic markings here. I can't tell. I think the Swazis are on the back of this, because to me, it's not afraid to put Swazis on. Painting masks with the cutting instructions. They do have to be cut, but they are numbered to make it easy. And you just trace the outline with a good sharp knife. I don't think that'd be hard at all. All right, let's take a look at what we have next. And this beautiful full color painting and marking guide covering the 4 variants. We have the Stork used by Erwin Rommel, 1st Desert Rescue Squadron, 1942, North Africa. A nice little model desert camo scheme. Here's one Stork used by Erwin Rommel, Unknown Unit, 1942, North Africa. So those are their 2 variants. And on the back side, we have 2 additional variants. Stork used to free Mussolini, September 12th, 1943, Gran Sasso. So that would be the Otto Skorzeny raid. And then one at the bottom, Carlos seemed to like this idea. Unit Unknown, Winter 1942, Eastern Front. So just a solid white scheme. That is kind of cool. Real nice, glossy, full color painting and marking guide. And last but not least, the instruction sheet. And it is stapled. Yay! That's a big deal for me. I love the stapling. Really nice black and white photograph of the finished model. I'm going to raise the camera a bit. History of the vehicle in Japanese. Now in English. It's very thorough. There's let's see, basically 1 page in English with accompanying illustrations. That's really nice. So at the very beginning, they're asking you to call out and identify the painting and marking variants that you want to use. So you have to identify that in the beginning. It begins with construction of the engine. Look at the cylinder heads. Spectacular. Typical Tamiya format, guys. I'm not going to spend a lot of time in the instructions because we all know Tamiya makes great instructions. So they're easy to follow, well illustrated. So it starts with construction of the engine. Goes right into the airframe. And paint callouts, of course, will be all Tamiya color. Here's the instructions for cutting the masks for the canopy. That's nice. I love the complete full interior detail. That's pretty spectacular. Just the detail on this thing is incredible. Assembly of the struts. This is going to be a really nice build. Wing construction. I don't know how anybody couldn't love this kit. Let's see how many there are. 34 steps if you include the figures, if you build off of all the figures. That's pretty nice. So I had to show you the kit. So that's my that's going to be my submission for the Recce build starting May 1st. And please remember to send me, if I am not subscribed to your channel. If you don't know, you can check in your about section on your own channel to see if I'm subscribed, or on my channel, excuse me. You can check on my about section about my channel. And thank you very much for watching this evening, fellas. I hope you enjoyed the review and the announcement. And that's going to be it for me tonight. It's not that long before I have to get ready for bed. I got Jerry here, my buddy on the side. He's kind of looking at me. But I hope you gents have a good night. Thanks again for watching, and I look forward to seeing what everybody announces for their submission to my Recce build.